This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hi all, very good morning and good evening. So thanks for joining today's demo team. So we are discussing on Azure SQL DBA. So Azure SQL DBA, it's a weekend batch team. Today is the demo. So this batch is only on weekends team, special batch. So Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. Okay. So today is demo team. This is a completely practical session team. So let's directly jump into the practical team. Okay, so while practicing the practicals, we will also discuss the theory as well. Okay, so before that, myself team, I am Rasekaredi Bolla. I'm having 13 plus years of experience into the SQL Server DBA development, performance tuning, and migration expert. And along with the SQL Server, I know Postgres, MySQL, also certified DBA, MCPS. So you can find me in LinkedIn, and also I have a YouTube channel too. So just search with my name or just search Azure SQL DB. You will get my videos only on top. So almost 93 batches are completed team. This is 94th batch. Okay. So yeah. So team, before going to discuss on Azure SQL DBA, why people are moving to the cloud team? Can you tell me like simple answer, like why people are moving to the cloud, why projects are moving to the cloud, why database are keeping in the cloud instead of in on-premise? Any reason?
Costing.
Come on team. Costing. Okay, so team, we can save a lot of money team. Okay, so on the cloud we can save a lot of money. See, in on-premise you have to pay lot of money team. For what? Infrastructure. Okay, see, if you are maintaining a something means software company, so in the background you have to maintain the data center team. That is very expensive. Okay, see how the data center team in real time. Huh? So data center images. Okay, see the data center images. So a lot of hardware, 24 by 7 AC supply, 24 by 7 AC supply, 24 by 7 somebody need to monitor. Somewhere some problem, it's really tough to identify where the problem is. Okay, so is it possible team for small scale companies to maintain the data center? It is impossible team. Okay, so you see, so I want to start a small startup or small project. I want to start team. Okay, it is possible to maintain my own data center? It is impossible. Okay, that's why team, people are migrating to the cloud. So how, if you migrate to the cloud, how the data center you are escaping from? See team, if you move to the cloud team, the data center are managed by the third party. Okay, suppose if you move from on-premise to the Azure, Microsoft will maintain your data center. Okay, so if you move to the AWS, Amazon will maintain the data center. Okay, so we have to pay the rental per month team. Rental, just like own house and rental house. Okay, a kind of. So team, that's why people are moving to the cloud team. See, not only you are saving infrastructure cost team, not only you are saving infrastructure cost, you can save a lot of money related to the licenses. Okay team, so you can save a lot of 90%, more than 90% of the money you can save it team by moving the companies, their servers and all. If they move their servers and all to the cloud, they can save a lot of money, even more than 90%. So let's see practicality. So team, so on-premise means everything company need to manage team. See, on-premise, the data center, power supply, everything team. Okay, you have, I mean, you manage means company need to manage. That's really tough, right? Yes. Okay, so happily stay in the rental house team instead of staying in the own house. Something goes wrong, you have to fix yourself. See, so rental house owner will take care, right? Yes or no? So for them it's easy. For us it's tough to something to fix, because that's not our main job. Yeah. So see team, if you migrate, so we are talking about databases only, right? So we are DBA guys. So see, we have a on-premise SQL server. Assume, see, this is my on-premise SQL server 2019 team. huh? So I connected through Management Studio. I have 2019 SQL server on my machine. See, I have databases. Okay, I have databases. This is on-premise SQL server. Okay, I am managing my own. I installed SQL server and all. See, in these databases, I can migrate it to the cloud. Okay, so how to migrate? See, team. So you can move your databases, on-premise databases to the cloud team. But in cloud, do we have only one model? No, we don't have one model team. We have three models. A flavor, three flavors we have. Suppose if you want to eat sorry, if you want to eat biryani we have lot of flavors, right? Veg biryani, chicken biryani, mutton biryani, like lot of. uh, so even here also flavors depend on the flavor, the cost also different. Yes or no? The making also different, right? The biryani, like, depend on the type. Here also take. Okay, so if you are migrating from on-premise to the cloud means, okay, so migration also different. The same method you cannot use for all these three methods, you cannot use. It's different. Huh? Say migration is different, optimization, cost optimization is different, monitoring is different, maintenance is different, high availability, disaster recovery is different. All these three models. You have to learn what is Azure SQL DB, how to migrate to Azure SQL DB, what are the high availability disaster recovery options in Azure SQL DB, so how to monitor Azure SQL DB. These are all you need to learn in Azure SQL DB. The same concept you have to learn in managed instance also, because both are different. You have to learn in IAS model also. See, team IAS on-premise both are same thing. No difference at all. Okay. On-premise is a kind of a rental house. IAS model is sorry. On-premise is a kind of own house. IAS model is a kind of rental house. So pass model a kind of a large team, like a large something you can stay 3 4 hours. You can pay for 3 4 hours and you can vacate. Something kind of pass model. So team, in pass model we do not have any operating system. Without operating system we can keep SQL server. Is it a magic? No, team. So you can keep SQL server without any operating system. That is possible. How and all I will show it to you. Don't worry. So team, in interviews, if you go for any interview, being a DBA guy, the first question they will ask you is, how many database models we have in Azure. So three models team. See, why we are discussing about the Azure? Why not AWS? So team, if you learn Azure team, remaining cloud providers are very easy to learn. Okay, all are same team. I can say all are same. Okay, Azure is same, AWS is same, Google Cloud is same, Alibaba Cloud is same. All are same team. Just names are different. Okay, see here I am calling it as IaaS model, infrastructure as a model. In AWS we call it as a EC2. Huh? Here we calling it as a pass model. There we call it as a RDS. RDS we call it as. Okay, just names are different. Team. Huh? So team, here we have three models, right? You can migrate your database to any one of the model team. Huh? Uh, so see, I will show you these three models in one window. Can you see here, team? So Azure SQL DB, Managed Instance, IaaS model. You can ask a question here. Hey Raj, why we have a three models? Why we have a three models? Which model I have to choose for my on-premise database? Yes, my management is planning to migrate our databases to the Azure. But which model we have to? Which model I have to tell to them? They're asking me. It's easy, Tim. It's easy to choose, Tim. Okay. So which model we have to choose it in here. I have my own preference. Okay, so my preference is first Azure SQL DB. If I want to migrate my on-premise database to the Azure, so I try to keep in Azure SQL DB. Some reasons, if this doesn't work for my on-premise databases, something is not working, so my next preference is managed instance. Even this is also not working, my next preference is IaaS model. Why I have these preferences? See, why people are moving to the cloud team? What is the motivation to them? Why people are moving to the cloud? to save the cost and easy maintenance. See, in on-premise, you have to do some uh, what in on-premise example I am telling you. See, in on-premise, what you need to do, Tim? Some patches and all you have to take care, right? SQL patches, Windows patches. See, if you want to do the patches in pass model, see, we don't have any operating system at all in pass model. So where you will do the patches? You don't perform any patches in pass model team. Microsoft, they will maintain, they will do the patches their own. Like they do the patches automatically team. In pass model, Microsoft, they do the patches automatically. You don't need to do. They do the patches without downtime. See, without downtime, they are doing the patches team. See how beautiful it is. In on-premise, if you want to take a downtime, you have to get the approval. They don't give approval because if you take a downtime, business loss, right? Obviously, client will face issues. End users will, unsatisfied. Hmm? So, see, lot of issues in on-premise team. Okay, that's why people are moving to the cloud team. In next 3 years, next 2 3 years, there is no on-premise databases and all team. Completely on the cloud only. Okay, almost now all projects are already moved to the cloud team. Maybe some people are still in migration phase and all. They are still in thinking about the cost and all and how the manage the databases in the cloud and all. They are under still in initial phase. Okay, almost all projects are migrated to the cloud itself team. Hmm? Yeah, so team, I said one preference, right? Why Azure SQL DB is my first preference. So team, in Azure SQL DB, you can save a lot of money. Team. Okay. Suppose in on-premise, if you are paying for on-premise, if you are maintaining a database in on-premise team, how much you need to pay per month? Approximately 5 lakhs rupees you have to pay per month. Minimum in Indian rupees, you have to pay 5 lakhs rupees. That's too much. Okay. Why 5 lakhs rupees in on-premise? Because you have to pay for SQL Server license, which is very expensive. You have to pay for Windows license. You have to buy for CPU. You have to buy for memory. You have to buy for drive. And to install SQL Server, before SQL Server installation, Windows need to be ready. Okay, Windows team, they have to install the Windows. After that, they will give to the network team. Network team, they will set it up the network. After that, they will give to the DBA team. DBA team, they will install the SQL Server. See how much time it will take to complete SQL installation on server. Minimum people used to take 2 to 3 weeks. Unnecessarily time waste in on-premise. And also cost more cost. And company has to pay money for these three guys: Windows guys, network guys, SQL guys. 3 weeks of work not at ready, even though they have to pay the money, right? Obviously, see, that's how the money is wasting in on-premise. Okay, see, in Azure SQL DB, how much time it will take to create a database? A minute time. See, you are saving the time from 3 weeks to just 1 minute. See, Tim, how I create Azure SQL DB? It's very simple. See, create. How much time it will take? See, just I will give the details, database name and server name. I will give, review and create. That will be ready. How much time it will take to create? 1 minute. Are we using any Windows? No, nothing. Without Windows, I am creating the SQL server here. Okay. See, that much fast. And if you don't want to this database or server, you can delete it. They don't charge us. They don't charge us any money tip. Okay. So see, everything we will maintain in the portal team, portal.azure.com. So your application, your databases, your storage, your network, everything will be maintained in the portal. Okay. Once you join to the company or a project, they will add you your email ID. Okay. To this portal, you can connect to the portal. If you are a DBA guy, you can maintain the databases. If you are a application guy, application related things you can maintain. Okay, that's how people are working in real time now on cloud. Okay, even AWS also console.amazon.com something, we have a website. So there people will create the databases, applications and all. Okay, every cloud provider they are having their own kind of URL. Okay, team. So team, so my first preference is Azure SQL DB, but some reasons Azure SQL DB doesn't support for few kind of applications team. What kind of applications Azure SQLDB doesn't support? Huh? So team, this is a PaaS model team, platform as a service. Huh? So team, platform as a service means no operating system here. Huh? So platform as a service means no operating system team. See, operating system managed by Microsoft. You cannot see operating system. Okay, when you are not maintaining operating system team, what is the version of SQL Server? SQL Server is always highest version team in PaaS model because you don't do any patches. They only take care of the patches and all. So SQL Server always maintain the highest version team. Everyone in the world having the same version of PaaS model. SQL Server PaaS model, latest version only team. Okay, so here PaaS model means these two models, Azure SQLDB and managed instance, these two models are PaaS models, platform as a service. Here, we do not have any operating system team. Okay, we don't have operating system means what? So, what kind of work will be reduced? No patches, no SQL patches, no Windows patches. What is the version of SQL Server? Always maintain highest version. Can I start and stop the services? No, you cannot start and stop the services. That is good team. It's not a bad, it's good. See, I have a Windows. I can open services team. I can start and stop the SQL Server services here. I don't have any operating system. I do not have any control at all. So how are you gonna do start and stop? You cannot team. So server always mean, see, server always uptime team, 100% uptime. There is no chance of server going offline team. See how beautiful that is team. See why we guys are working 24 by 7 team. Huh? So something server is down team, we have to fix immediately, right? That's why we have to work 24 by 7 team. Somebody need to monitor 24 by 7 SQL Server. But in past model team, you don't need to monitor 24 by 7 team. Why? Server never ever go offline team. Then no need to maintain 24 by 7, right? Working hours. Yes or no? So yeah, so that's a good thing, team. So that's why my first preference is pass model, along with like why the benefits as well as cost wise. So team, Azure SQL DB and managed instance both are pass model team. Don't ask me what is pass model again. Okay, so IAS model means here only infrastructure they will provide team. Who? Microsoft. Pass model along with infrastructure, they are also giving the services support. Yes or no? So what kind of support you want? When you are going to the cloud, what kind of support you want to? I mean, they will give to Microsoft. See, if you want only infrastructure, take only infrastructure service. Only pay for infrastructure. Remaining things you can manage. See, I want to go to infrastructure as a service thing. So what they will do, Tim? You can build your own OS here. See here, I want to go to IAS model. See here itself, in the portal itself, you can create a virtual machine. See here, virtual machine I will create virtual machine. Hmm? Creating a virtual machine. So our own Windows server. See, maybe see Linux also you can use. 2019 onwards SQL Server you can use Linux also, right? See, I want to Windows. So for my SQL Server, yeah, you can keep Windows. Just give the details. What is virtual machine name? Just give how many drives. Uh, so all like give the details. Next, and finish. So Windows VM will be ready in 5 minutes. Once VM is ready, you can log into remote desktop. Okay, so remote desktop, you can log into that VM and install SQL Server. Okay, so that is called IAS model. See how simple it is. You don't need to buy Windows license, you don't need to buy hardware and all. Okay, so that is called what? IAS model. IAS model means, so that is kind of a on-premise itself. See, in on-premise also we have a Windows. Here also we have a Windows. Here also SQL Server we are installing. Here also you are installing SQL Server. Here also patches and all we are doing. Here also patches and all you have to take care. Both are same team. For so team IAS and on-premise, the rules and responsibilities are same team for SQLDBA guy. Okay, so I will give the notes team. Don't worry. Okay, we have a beautiful notes. So I will provide to you all the notes and all, team. What is what, the differences and all. Hmm? So yeah, any questions, team, till now? Let me know, team, if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to ask the questions, team. Your questions help you help you to the others also, team. Maybe some people they don't ask the questions, team. In general, right? In offices, see if they ask the questions, other guy might think this guy don't know anything like that, right? In professional life, but here it's not like that. You can ask any questions because we don't know each other, right? Yeah, so you can ask any questions, team. That's fine. No questions, team. Okay, fine. So team. Huh? So Azure SQL DB, see why we have two models in past model, Azure SQL DB and managed instance. Yes, both are, we don't have operating system. Both are past model, that means highest version. You cannot start and stop the services. Yes, both. Then what is the difference between these two? So team, let me talk about Azure SQL DB. Huh? So team, first of all, let me connect to Azure SQL Server team. See, this is one of the Azure SQL Server team. First model. Okay, dev server 1729.database.windows.net. See, if you see the server name database.windows.net, that's a pass model. Huh? Pass model, that to Azure SQL DB, how to identify, I will tell you, team. See, Azure SQL DB model, that means first model, team. Okay, this model, Azure SQL DB model, say, we don't have any SQL agent. We don't have SQL agent, we don't have linked server, we don't have DB mail. And do we have all system databases? No, we only have master database. See, these features we do not have in this model team. So that's a what? Azure SQL DB model. If you don't need those other services team, you can go to this model team happily. See, I want to create a database. I will create like this here. So how to create a database? Huh? I'm creating two databases team because I need two databases. Okay. So yeah, execute. See, simply I'm creating a databases here. Huh? So these two databases I am creating under a server. See team, this server you can create in the portal team. I will show you how to create it in the portal team server. Once server is ready, you can create the databases like this. You guys can ask a question. Hey, what is RAS? What is this basic? Huh? We'll discuss. Don't worry. Huh? Without addition like this, also you can create a database as well. Okay, but I would like to keep addition thing. Huh? So what is that meaning and all? We'll discuss. Don't worry. So team, I want to ask a question, team. So this model, what is the addition, team? See team, you have to understand one thing. Past model, we don't have any addition. No enterprise, no standard, no developer edition. Such kind of things we do not have, team. No edition at all. No version at all also. Yes or no? See, past model always maintain highest version, team. Why you need to check the version? You don't need to check. See, today some version, tomorrow might be different version, team. They don't tell you, hey man, tomorrow we are upgrading SQL Server. They don't tell you, team. They do in the background without downtime. Okay, that upgrade, it won't impact to your application, team. That's how they are doing in the background. Okay, see what is the version of this SQL Server? Huh? We guys are like always, once we install SQL Server, people use it to check like this, right? What is version of SQL Server? Select at the rate version. See what is the versions that this is? Microsoft Azure version. See 12.0. Do we have any edition here? No. See, see if you run this same command in on-premise team, it will show edition, right? See, I am running in on-premise. Hey guys, SQL Server 2019. Which version? Enterprise edition. See, Enterprise edition. Okay. See here, no edition at all. So no edition team. Hmm? Yeah. See, two databases created. So shall I create all the tables? Yeah, you can create under the database like on-premise. So you can create tables, procedures, views, triggers, synonyms. You can create user, what all. You can do it. You can create anything. Even query stores also we have. Extended events also we have. See, in Azure SQL DB. So how much money I need to pay for this database per month? Only less than 400 rupees. 400 rupees. Assume 400 rupees I have to pay for this database. See, in on-premise, how much money you have to pay team? So around 5 lakhs rupees per month. But Azure SQL DB, just 400 rupees per month. See how cheaper it is, team. How cheaper it is. Let's assume like 2 GB database. I am taking one example. Team. I am taking 2 GB example. For 2 GB database, Azure SQL DB, you have to pay less than 400 rupees. Cheaper. Hmm? See, now I have a application team. Can I point to my application to this server and this database? Yes, I can. Yes, I have a server. I have username, password. Huh? I have database. I have tables, procedures. Application won't connect. It will connect it. Definitely, it will connect, right? Okay. See, you can run your application also to point to the Azure SQL DB. To point to the database team, does it really require a Windows operating system? No, nothing. Nothing did. See, that's how applications are managing by using in the background of Azure SQL DB model. Okay, so team, see if all guys can like move to Azure SQL DB only, right? Why managed instance? Why IIS model? Because Raj is saying, I am saying Azure SQL DB is cheaper. Cheaper means performance wise, it's not bad team. Performance wise also well and good. Okay, so team in Azure SQL DB we have some limitations. The biggest limitation team uh, from application perspective, from application point of view, what is the biggest limitation? No cross queries team. Okay, so cross queries won't work team in Azure SQL DB model. What is the meaning of cross query? See it, cross query. So you cannot join the tables between the databases. No, you cannot join. That doesn't work in Azure SQL DB team. That's why they are giving cheaper price. Not that way. That's not the reason for giving cheaper price and all team. I am sorry. I am sorry. So what I am saying here, cross queries won't work team. See your application side or in your stored procedures. Huh? See this database I want to migrate in these databases I want to migrate to Azure SQL DB. So make sure these databases doesn't have any cross queries team in their stored procedures and all, or application side also. Right? Guys, following me? So cross query means make sure no joins between the database system. You can join the data, you can join the tables on the same database but not on the different database system. So this kind of code, if there is in application side or in the procedures, such a procedures doesn't work, it will throw an error. So team, why it doesn't work team? There is no relation database to database team. See here I have two databases. Even though both the databases are in the same server, they cannot communicate each other. Huh? So these databases too, it behaves like a each server team. Really? Let me prove it. See team, let me create some simple table. Let me create in the DBA database. Okay. So let me create a table team here. Um, See, I just created a table in where? In DB1 database. Huh? So can I retrieve this data in DB2 database? Let's see. See, I connected to DB2 database. Okay, can you see here at the bottom? So where your table is DBA1 dot DBO dot. Okay, can I run it? See, if I run this in on-premise, you will get the data. Okay, so but here, see, these kind of queries doesn't work. If you want to retrieve team, make sure this table should be in the same database. Then only you can able to retrieve the data team. Other database tables you cannot get the data or you cannot join like this. Okay, you cannot join with the existing tables. Okay, so You cannot join with the existing tables team like this. This one table, this another table. Huh? So you cannot join like this. Okay, make sure all tables should be in the same database if you want to join. Huh? So that's the biggest limitation team on Azure SQLDB. Yes, there are other limitations also. What are other limitations? Huh? I just told you, right? What are other limitations team? We don't have SQL agent. That's okay. If I don't have SQL agent, what is the problem? I need to do some maintenance, right? DB maintenance, rebuild, reorganize, update stats. If I have a SQL agent, I can automate here, but I don't have here. That's fine. I don't really worried about a SQL agent team. I have alternatives. I have alternatives. See, from my laptop also I can automate Azure SQL related stuff. I can automate from my laptop also. I have Windows scheduler. Yes or no? I have Windows scheduler. There are alternatives team. But cross queries, we have some other from cross queries team. We have other alternative, but that alternative doesn't work. I mean, performance wise, that's a really bad option team. So I can say that doesn't work even. See, a lot of things, code changes need to be done team in the application side or in the stored procedure side. So plain as it is, cross queries won't work here team. That's why. So if you don't have any cross queries team, happily you can migrate it to Azure SQL DB. Happily you can migrate it to Azure SQL DB. Let me tell you a simple example. See team, this is on-premise data. Sorry. See, suppose let's take one example. See, people, so I'm a non-vegetarian type. I like chicken biryani. Suppose I have some fever. Suppose assume, okay, I have fever. I cannot eat chicken, right? People when having fever, we should not eat chicken, right? That creates more heat and all. So team, see, I have interest to go to Azure SQL DB, but still I cannot go because if I go, it creates problem. See, even I like chicken biryani, I cannot eat now because I have some issue, right? Okay, so I have fever. See, in such case, what is my next step? So next step, like other biryani, veg biryani, something. Hmm? Yeah. So here also team. So team, when you don't have any cross queries in your databases among, in the databases among, you don't have any cross queries, happily you can go to Azure SQL DB. If you have a cross queries, go to managed instance. Don't worry about SQL agent. Okay, 1 second. Team.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, I'm back team. Uh, yeah. Raj, if you are on master also, you won't get data. No, Mahesh, yeah, in master database also, you cannot get the data of other database. Hmm? So, yeah. If you want, yeah, let me try it. Okay. See, I'm in master database team. I want to, yeah, see, okay, I cannot. Hmm? Yeah. So, team, yeah. So team, so cross queries, if you have a cross queries team, so what I am saying team, you can move to manage instance instead of Azure SQL DB team. What about if you don't have cross queries, you can move it to Azure SQL DB. But what about maintenance, database maintenance, like rebuild, reorganize, update stats? So team, we have alternatives. See here, this is a course content team. Okay, so I following the topic wise team. Once the topic is over, I use it to mark it as yellow. That means the topic is over. Okay, so almost 54 topics are there team. I will cover all these 54 topics along with performance tuning and PowerShell scripting also. So these 54 topics are related to IAS and PAS model. We don't have a SAS model team. Okay, so SAS model you cannot keep any databases and all. Hmm? Yeah, so 54 topics are there. Yeah, so team, what we are discussing, how to automate, right? See, for automation in Azure SQL DB team, we have four alternatives. Okay, we have Windows scheduler, we have on-premise SQL Server. I mean, so there also you can automate your Azure SQLDB stuff. Okay, run books and elastic jobs. Huh? So yeah, any questions, Steve? No? Okay. So team, next thing. So we'll discuss those things, how to automate and all. Okay. Yeah. So today I cannot cover all the topics, right? So I have to overall. So what is what? Why people are moving to the cloud? What are the advantages? We need to discuss more, team. Yeah. So team. So my preference is Azure SQL DB, team. You know what is Azure SQL DB, right? Till now you got some idea. Next team, managed instance. Let's discuss. So team, suppose I have cross queries and all, team. My next preference is managed instance. So team, managed instance is also like an on-premise thing. Okay, managed instance is also like an on-premise, but see this managed instance, it's a pass model. That means we do not have any operating system. Hmm? We don't have any operating system, team. So how to create a managed instance? In the portal only. In the portal only, team. So see managed instance. See, this is IAS model. Creating virtual machine means this is IAS model. So managed instance, how we will create it? Here. Okay. So just search managed instance, team. So managed instance, SQL managed instances. So here we will create a SQL managed instance. Create. Hmm. See, without operating system, we can able to create a server. This is a second model, managed instance. Hmm. Why it is taking time? Let me reload. Yeah. So here we can create a managed instance. See how simple it is. Just give the managed instance name and how many CPUs and all if you want you can give. Just next and create it. This will take some time to create. Hmm. Once this is ready, you can able to connect through Management Studio. See, without operating system, we are able to create a managed instance. See, what is special about this managed instance is, see, this Azure SQL DB, we do not have cross queries, we do not have DB mail, we do not have linked server. You know, just keep your database tables, procedures, functions, records, views, and all in this database. So other features mostly we do not have. But managed instance, you have all the features like on-premise. All the features means you can see all system databases. uh, you can keep the user databases. You have security, you can log in, so you can create. So linked server you can create. SQL agent we have. Everything we have like on-premise, uh, except operating system. We don't have operating system. That means what is the version of SQL Server in managed instance? What is the version in managed instance? Can you guys guess? I told you. What is the highest version in the world? Everyone managed instance somebody is using means so all people like we are using the managed instance. All versions are same thing. Okay, so you cannot keep like 2012, 14, 16 like that. You cannot maintain it. Managed instance and Azure SQL both are pass model. Always maintain the highest version. Okay, in the world everyone is having the same version. Okay, see managed instance having the latest version. See some applications also, some very few applications not possible to go to managed instance. Very few applications. What those applications? Legacy applications. Okay, legacy applications are not possible to keep it in managed instance. Okay, Legacy applications not possible to keep it in managed instance. Huh? Why team? See, what is the legacy application first of all? Legacy application means so that application only work in 2012. That application only work in 2014. That application only work in 2000 something, See, people are still using SQL Server 2010. Why? That application only work in 2010. If they upgrade anything, that doesn't work. Okay, so still people are using old version system. They cannot upgrade because if they upgrade, that doesn't work. See, such kind of applications for databases, you cannot use managed instance because managed instance always you maintain the highest version. Okay, but managed instance is expensive team comparatively Azure SQL DB model. Here you have to pay minimum 70,000 rupees per month. Okay, so if your application are legacy applications team, in such scenario, you cannot go to managed instance team. You have to go to IAS model. Okay, IAS model is the last option. That's how you need to choose the database models in real time. If you want to migrate your on-premise databases to the cloud, that's how you have to choose it. Okay, see every application, all applications. So here in IAS model, definitely works team, definitely work. But we cannot go to IAS model, right? All applications because why you are moving to the cloud to save the cost. Okay, so to save the cost means you have to just check these two also. Huh? Yeah. So team, let's talk about the size also. Azure SQL DB, it supports 100 terabyte. Each database it supports 100 terabyte. Managed instance, it supports how much size team? Managed instance it supports 16 terabyte only team. Okay, so team, I don't know why Microsoft is keeping such a small limit like 16 TB. 16 TB, that too all database sizes. In one server, we have databases, right? You can create like 5,000 databases in one server, you can create. So all database sizes should not exceed the 16 terabyte. That's the maximum size in managed instance. But in Azure SQL DB, each database you can keep 100 terabyte also. It supports. IAS model, we don't have any size limit like on-premise. Hmm? Because that we are managing our own. Okay, yeah, so that's how we have a three models in real time. Okay, that's how people are migrating their on-premise databases to here. Okay, yeah, any questions team? You guys are, if you have any questions, please let me know team. So Pawan is asking, does Azure SQL supports linked server creation? See, the question itself wrong team. I have seen in interviews team. Okay, uh, even the interviewer also don't know team, like how many models, each model is different also, they don't know. I have seen them uh, uh, how to migrate the databases to the Azure. That's the question itself wrong. uh. So how to migrate to the Azure means, see, we have three models, right? Which model to migrate, that is the question we need to ask again, clarification. Like, see, Azure SQL DB migration is different, managed instance migration is different, IAS model migration is different. But all these three are Azure databases only. Okay, then. So can we create linked server means which model? Huh? So if it is managed instance, yes, we can create a linked server. IAS model, in IAS model, we have an option to create a linked server. In Azure SQL DB, we don't have to create a linked server. Huh? But team, on-premise to Azure SQL DB, you can create a linked server. See, in on-premise, we have a linked server option, right? So somewhere here, okay, I can create, say here, I can create a linked server. To where? To manage instance, to Azure SQL DB, to IAS model, I can create linked server. See, this is the option we have where? In IAS, in on-premise, in managed instance, we have this option, but not in Azure SQL DB, but not in Azure SQL DB. Okay? Yeah. Any questions, guys? What are the limitations of managed instance, sir? So managed instance, the limitation is a size limitation, sir. Okay, so size is the biggest limitation in managed instance, and also highest version it maintains. So legacy applications not possible to maintain, and also your on-premise databases, all database sizes are in one instance more than 16 terabyte. You cannot keep it in managed instance. You have to go to IaaS model only. That's the limitations in managed instance. Any questions, Steve?
Hello.
Hmm? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, still, couple of I have questions. First, for this practice purpose, Azure trial is okay for 30 days.
Yes. So team, so see how you guys will practice team. You can create a you can sorry you can take a free subscription team, like you can enter portal.azure.com. It will ask you the create a free subscription. So 1 month free subscription they will give it to you team. Okay, 1 month free subscription. So let me show you. uh, Incognito window, let me open. So it will, okay, so create one. So I think better to open here, create free subscription, open, let me some links. Okay, so team, once you open portal.azure.com, start free. Okay, so yeah, click on start free. So do you have steps here? So I already accounting that is directly direct into. Okay, so let me use this. So team, how to create a free subscription team? Hmm? First click on free, start free. Okay, so here it will ask you the hmm, so login details. Just create, just you can give your email ID also, Gmail also you can give. Next identity by phone number. It will ask you some verification code you have to enter. Next identity verification by card. Uh, Here people will worry about. So team, you need to give your credit card details. In India, it accepts only credit card. I don't think so it will accept debit card. You can try debit card as well. So so why they are asking credit card details team? To verify. Okay, so one person one free account team. You cannot create a furtherly you cannot create a, with the same details you cannot create another subscription team. So one person one free account, that's why they are asking credit card details team. So how much they charge you team? Just 2 rupees they charge. Okay, just 2 rupees they will deduct. They will deduct, and that 2 rupees they will immediately credit back to. Okay, the 2 rupees they will credit immediately team. So they don't charge us. Okay, they are debiting crediting again. So no, zero price for free subscription. Okay, um, once it is creation is done, you can log in with your email ID and you can practice for 1 month. 1 month completely free. 1 month they are giving 14,500 rupees they are giving. In dollars I think $250 something. Okay, so in India if you create they are giving in rupees 14,500 rupees they are giving team. So this is the old team. 200 is the old, this is a old one team. So they are giving more than $250 they are giving. 14,500 they are giving. 14,500 you can use within a month. Okay, so after 1 month you cannot create anything team. Okay, and your subscription will be disabled. They don't charge any money team from your credit card after 1 month. Okay, they will disable the subscription team. They don't take any money from your credit card. Okay, so create a free subscription and you can practice team. Hmm? So whatever we are discussing on weekends, right, you can practice on the weekday and be ready for the next weekend. Okay, so that's how we can go through the like topic wise content, and it will take 6 weekends to finish all these topics day. Okay, 6 weekends time you have to give. Hmm? Yeah, so any questions team? Yeah. So team, where are we? So yeah, you can use free subscription to practice them. See all these three models, you can able to create it. In the free subscription, you can create all these three models. Hmm. Yeah. So let me create a. I will explain you team how to create a free subscription and all tomorrow as well. Don't worry. So today let me create Azure SQLDB team. So that's how you will get some confidence team. Azure is this much easy like that. You will feel that feel. I want to give it to you today. Okay. So let me create Azure SQLDB. So see here. To create Azure SQL DB team, here I have a direct option. Either you can search here or you can also see click create a SQL database. See these databases are Azure SQL DB first model team. Okay, Azure SQL DB model. Huh? So see here I am creating a database. See you guys can ask a question. Here as without server how you gonna create? See sir I am creating a database along with the server name, new server name. See, without a database also you can create a server. See here, SQL server, SQL servers. So here you can create a server without database. Hmm. Just give the server name, create it. That's simple listing. Just give some username, password here, and give the server name, create it. That's easy. Huh? So instead of creating a server team, I'm also yeah. Let me create it. This easy, right? Huh? So create a database server first. Hmm. So team, it is asking what Visual Studio subscription. See, this is my subscription name, team. It's not a free subscription, so it's a kind of paid subscription team I'm using. Yeah. So here it will come for you for your subscription. It will come free subscription like that. It will come. Okay. Next resource group. So to create a SQL server, why it is asking resource group? What is the meaning of resource group? See, simple term. This is resource group is nothing but a logical folder team. A logical folder. Okay. So in real time team, in real time, huh, so we keep a dev folder. Sorry, uh, dev environment, okay, QA environment, UAT environment, okay. So prod environment, dev environment, QA environment, UAT environment, prod environment, like that we use it to keep. So all dev related people use it to keep it in dev environment, like dev related server, dev related databases, dev related storage in real time now. So dev related, QA related, like that people use it to keep different environment. This also same thing. Okay. So here I will create a some kind of dev. Okay. So that means development related I am creating. This is already existing. So just choose here dev. If you are creating development related, just keep under the dev team. See environment wise, see dev related and all you can keep here. Production related and all you can keep here. QA related and all you can keep here. If you keep this waiting, what is advantage? Okay. 1 second. My son is asked. Yeah, sorry, team. Okay. So, so here dev related, we will keep it in dev environment team. Okay. Dev related, we keep it in dev environment. So QA related, we don't have QA, right? Just create a QA one time. Just like, see in your laptop, audio files, we are keeping in separate folder, videos, we are keeping in separate folder, you know, images we are keeping in separate folder. That's how we do the segregation, right? Tomorrow if you want to search something, it's easy. Same here also, team. That purpose, people come up with the idea of resource group concept. Okay, so it's very simple, team. It takes some time to understand what is resource group. Okay, see, team, tomorrow you don't want to dev environment, just come and delete it this one day, so all will be deleted automatically inside. Okay, that purpose people are using. See, tomorrow like some company, some issue like corona come again, so they want to save the money, cost cutting. What they will do, team? They will remove all non-production servers, non-production servers, all they will remove, they will delete. See, deleting means they can find and search it tough, right? What they will do, they will delete these resource groups automatically, everything will be deleted. They will keep only production. Okay, something like that, they can save the money and all that. See, that purpose, it helps a lot in resource group. Leave it. Okay, next team, what it is asking, server name. Server name you can give anything, team, like dev server. Hmm? So dev server I am giving. But why I am getting error here? Dev server database dot. See, this is a complete server name, team. But I am getting this error. The specified server name is already in use. Huh? So, team, these servers are in public cloud, team. Okay. So these servers are in public cloud, just like our Gmail. Our Gmail ID is unique, right? Yes or no? So these servers also need to be unique, team. So you need to give some unique name. Hmm? So let me give 098. Some number you can give. Random number. Yeah, this is our server name. Okay. Where you are keeping this server? See, Microsoft data centers. Huh? So in the globe, I mean in the world, we have a Microsoft data centers team. Hmm? See, these are all Microsoft data centers team. Okay. So I don't know the count and all team, but Microsoft data center, see, how the Microsoft data centers team, see, 24 by 7 power supply, 24 by 7, you know, road supplies, see, our data centers, if some fire accident that attacks to your data center also, right? Like, we keep our data center like surrounding of houses and all, so that's create lot of issues tomorrow, so if you have something like this data center, huh? So like you can avoid most of the issues. Yeah, even you can choose like say the data center, like suppose Indonesia and all, so they don't want to keep their data center in their nation because more earthquakes and all, such kind of issues also, they can keep the data center in some other location as well. See, these data centers people can choose and keep. Okay, these are all the Microsoft data centers. Huh? These are all the Microsoft data centers we have team in real time. Any questions, team, here? So, team, you can keep any location, team, but in real time, people will keep it in the nearest location, team. Suppose my project is East US, East US location, people will keep. Huh? So, nearest location, there is no network latency, less latency. Huh? So, you can choose any data center, team, but nearest location is preferable. Hmm. So authentication, how to connect to this SQL Server team? So here we don't have any windows, right? We have two authentications, SQL authentication and Active Directory authentication team. So Active Directory, actually, I don't know why Microsoft changed this name. So last 1 month back, we have Active Directory authentication team. Now they changed the name. Huh? I really don't like this name team. So it's a Active Directory username. That means you can log in with your email ID, business email ID, rajsekhar@tcs.com. Say, whenever you are connecting to the Azure, like say, you can log in with your business email ID, Azure Active Directory user with password, or directly your laptop is integrated with the Active Directory. You can just give your business email ID, ramesh@tcs.com, raz@infosys.com, and connect. We don't have Windows authentication, right? Huh? So no Windows here. So for pass model, you can use two authentication, SQL and Active Directory authentication. Hmm? Here. Okay. For now, I am using only SQL authentication team. Just give some username here. Normally, people will give ACA admin. Like how while installing SQL Server, we give ACA. Same here also. Huh? ACA admin Azure. Any username you can give it to. The password I am giving here is Azure @123. So here also I am giving Azure @123. Okay. Server is ready. Username password also ready. I'm creating directly team. See team. So I give the resource group name. I give the server name. I chosen the data center East US and the username password. That's it. See how simple it is team. Create. Directly create it. Network and all I don't need to check it team. We'll discuss later. Not required. To be frank here, not required. Network and all. While connecting, it will create. You cannot able to connect this server team. That time we will change the network settings. Okay. For everything, we should have some reason team. Why we need to give that option, this option. There should be reason. That's how we need to learn practically team. Then you can remember forever. Okay. So this is the weekend batch team. Okay. So only Saturday, Sunday I can take it team. And the fee for this batch is like 15K I'm charging team. So people who want to continue this batch, you can take a photo, okay, and you can pay accordingly team. So I cannot reach you all the guys, okay. So if you guys have any questions and all, also you can ping me in WhatsApp team. This is my WhatsApp number, okay. You can ping me and you can have a, like if you have any doubts and any questions also, you can reach me personally, okay team. Yeah. So see team, this won't take time team. It's like here we are creating a what, resource group SQL server name. So yeah, it takes 1 or 2 minutes because we are creating in East US location. Yeah, let's wait for some time. Yeah, it's done team. So see, server is ready. How fast it is. See, in on-premise, it takes time. See, this is the server. Okay, so the complete server name is here. See, by seeing the server name itself, you can guess it. Okay, this is the server name. Copy, copy the server name. Come here and connect. Okay, so what is SQL authentication? SA admin. What is the password? So this is the server name. SA admin. Password is Azure. Okay. So password, will this it work? Let's see. Definitely it won't work. I mean, password is right, but I cannot able to connect it. Then where is the security team? Like, see, I have a server, everybody is able to connect. So that's not that's not the thing, right? There is no network. See here, I cannot even. I am the owner of the server. I mean, this server team. I cannot able to because the reason is, see, connection was denied since public network is set to yes. See, denied public network is set to yes. So we have to make it no T. Deny option, we have to make it no. That means it will allow the public network. Okay, where that option is. So they have given these details. Like you can read it and you can understand. So team here. So there is something, some option team. I will show you that. See in network setting team. Okay, in network setting, say public. See here, deny. We have to make it this selected networks and save it. Now what I gave it publicly people can able to access. See, now the error will be changed. See, this is the error, right? Now I can able to connect. See, it is allowing to connect, but due to my IP address not registered. See team, you have a SQL server in your machine. Okay, can I able to connect to your SQL server means like your Windows machine need to allow me, right? Yes or no? Over the network. Network side, it's not allowing. Even a Windows firewall also not allowing. This is a kind of a firewall. Huh? So my IP address is 205.254.168.108. Okay. So what is my IP address? What is my IP? You can Google it also. Okay. So what is my IP? Say. So my IP address, it will check it. This is my IP address. Okay. So see here. Here I have a IP address. It's already scanned. See here. Something. This is my IP address. This IP address is Raj IP. My IP. Save it. See, now it will allow only my IP address. Huh? So see cancel. Now connect. See, I am able to connect to SQL Server. See, that much simple thing. See, now I want to allow you. Huh? What should I do? I need to add your IP address also. Okay, just here I need to add your IP address. But the team say I want to allow you all you guys. Huh? All you guys I want to allow you. So minimum IP, maximum IP I can give. In between that two IP address it will allow. Range also it will allow. Okay. So team for now let me give like this 0, 255, 255, 255, 255. Now you guys also can able to connect it. If I give like this, so now you guys also can able to connect huh, with this information. huh. Let me share you these details. Control C. Okay. So just Control V. If you want, you can try it. So you can able to connect to this server now. So I connected this server. What about databases? So databases you can create here. How to create a database? I told you already. Create database name, right? So like this. See, like this. So team, what is this edition? So team, you can create a database team. So we have you can create a database in these 6 models. These are all we call it as a edition string. First, let me create a database string. Then I will talk. Okay. So see, this is a database name I am creating here. Any name. So this time let's give test.db. Test.db. Test.db I am creating where? Edition basic. Basic means what is the price? What is the price? So less than 400 rupees. Okay. Standard how much? So and so price. Premium so and so price. General purpose so and so price. So starting price is basic T. Okay. So basic it supports only 2 GB database. More than 2 GB databases you can go to next pricing rate. Something like this. Right. See, if you want to eat biryani team, suppose just example. Okay. So one person we have something one biryani something I don't know what we call it. 2 persons call it as a mandi. 4 persons family pack. 6 persons we have a jumbo pack. Something we have right. Same here also kind of. Okay. So basic it supports 2 GB only team. I will show you in the portal. So here. So servers. So see, this is the server we created. Okay. So here it will show the database. See, test DB we only created. Where? In basic edition. Huh? So this We have to wait for some time. Hmm. So this just created, right? So maybe you can reload it. So
So in this,
then,
there is no enterprise edition, standard edition like that, right? Only basic
no, these
edition
are all
and
edition.
some DTUs.
Yeah, see, these there is no edition team. If you want to consider there is a edition, yeah, these are all the editions team. Basic edition, standard edition, premium edition. These are all the editions. See, edition
So
means
for
what?
production and
Enterprise means
non-production,
edition
non-production both
means
we have
like,
to use it like this only.
yeah, it's your wish. It's your see. Enterprise means we have all the options, right?
Okay, generally like in
All the
on-premises we will consider like enterprise edition. So that is the reason I'm asking.
yeah. Here, so yeah, see, I want to more speed. See, more speed you want, you can go with the premium and business critical. See, super fast drives we have. So this is also kind of edition, right? Assume this is also a enterprise edition. This and this enterprise edition. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
because high speed something. Okay, feature wise, SQL Server feature wise, all are same. Hmm? Yeah, so all are same. See, team, here we have a database, right? Just click it here. See, this is the database name. So which edition team? See, basic pricing type. How much cost? How much cost this database you have to pay per month? Just click it here. See, compute plus storage. So team compute plus storage. See, we have a D2 model and vCore model. D2 are three types, vCore are three types. In Azure SQL DB, see in Azure SQL DB, you want to give some CPU and memory, right? Where that will be decided in compute plus storage. In compute plus storage, sir, your hardware will be decided. You are giving hardware at the database level, not at the server level. See, database level only you are giving the hardware. Okay. See, basic, how much, sir, you need to pay per month? Only 416 rupees per month. That's it. You don't need to pay any single rupee also extra. See, for this database per month price is 416 rupees. How much
So
size
the
it supports?
hardware are on the database level, not server level, you said?
Yes, server level, we don't give any hardware. Okay.
Okay.
So database level only we will give the hardware team. Hmm?
Okay.
So see here.
So
See
the
that
that
is
means like one database could have like more CPU and another database could have like less CPU, right? I mean CPU in terms of
exactly,
memory.
exactly. See, DB1 have its own CPU memory IO, and DB1 cannot share it to DB2. DB2 also cannot give it to DB1. See, like
But
this also you
that
can give individual hardware.
but all those database gonna be hosting onto the same server, right?
No, no, no. All databases are same server only.
Okay.
Okay.
But the behind
So
the scene is different, right?
yeah,
So
behind
it
the
is
scene, that's why see all databases are in same server. Even
okay.
though these databases are, it behaves like a server, e-server. Hmm?
Okay. So only on the PaaS solution, right? Only on PaaS solution. So
See,
IaaS
that's
solution
again
only this.
wrong. That's again wrong. See, when you are talking about something, you have to mention the model name. That's in Azure SQL DB, not
Okay.
in manager instance, not in IaaS. Manager instance, you have to give server level, the hardware. Okay,
Okay.
so on-premise manager instance IaaS are instance scoped. Azure SQL DB only database scoped. Database level only we will provide the hardware. That's why team cross queries and all won't work.
Got it.
Okay, so the databases are like contained databases here. Okay, server is a dummy, just a group of databases. We are calling it as a server. Okay, so how much we are paying team for database here? Just say 416 rupees. See, tomorrow your size is more, or your database graph. See how beautiful it is. You don't need to use any third-party tools team. See the database performance and all you can check here itself. See the database graph, it is hitting 100%. You can give more hardware. Where you can get more hardware? See, just change it. Next to pricing tag, standard tag. There 5 DTUs, here 10 DTUs. 10 DTUs cost is 1250 rupees. Even 10 DTUs they are giving 250 size. Even 10 DTUs are not sufficient, you can increase. If you are increasing, price is increasing. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. One biryani cost is different, two biryanis cost is different, obviously, right? Huh? See, something like this. Okay, the cost. Okay, so team, what I am saying, team, according your database size, according your database performance, you can adjust the hardware without downtime. See, now I am keeping in standard type. Previously, this database is in basic, right? See, now I am changing it to standard type. Does it take any downtime?
So,
No.
so
One
prior
second,
to
one second.
moving, yeah,
One second, bro.
go ahead.
One second, bro.
No
One
problem.
second. This is very important.
All right.
So team, what I am doing, team, I am changing the pricing tier from basic to standard tier. Does it take any downtime? No, team. Without downtime, you can scale up, scale down. So daytime you can give more hardware, nighttime you can give less hardware. That way also you can save the money. Without downtime, you can do these kind of things. You can automate it. Okay, we will do such kind of things too in real time. Don't worry. Huh? Yeah, so you will learn all. Huh? Yeah. See, now in the same server, this database is in a standard type. Maybe if you want to create another database, also you can create. See, create a database. See, I am creating a database in Management Studio. You can also create a database in here itself. Okay, see, in the portal, create database. Here also you can create. uh, See, so something test DB2 second database. Sorry, here, sorry, test DB2 database 2. Where in this server? Okay, so what is elastic pool? What is single DB? I will tell you. Team. So Azure SQL DB two types. Team. So single DB model and elastic pool model. See, one guy asked, right, Raz individual hardware. Huh? Can't I give common hardware? Yeah, you can give common hardware for the group of databases. That model we call it as this model, elastic pool. If you click yes, that's a common pool. If you give no, that's a single DB model. We'll discuss later. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. So we have separate class on that model. So next, is it for development purpose? Yes, development purpose already chosen here, Dev. And we are telling to Microsoft also, hey man, development purpose I am using. This database where you want to keep, here you can choose. So these are all pricing types. Okay. See, Dev, basic, standard, premium, general purpose, hyperscale, business critical. See, in hyperscale it supports 100 terabyte. Maximum size it supports 100 terabyte. Basic 2 GB supports. Okay, so I will share you this document. Okay, so 2 GB 1 terabyte it supports, 4 terabyte it supports, this model 4 terabyte, hyper hyperscale 100 terabyte it supports. Hmm? Yeah, like this. So see, this one I am keeping in basic. And backups we will maintain team backups here in Azure SQL. So team, this really wonder team. Okay, so here we don't take any backups team. Microsoft, they take the backup automatically in the background. See, that's a pass model. IAS model, we need to take the backup team. See, pass model, you are giving such a task to Microsoft itself. Hey man, you will take care. We will pay the rental per month. Okay, yes or no? See, services they are taking care, backups also they are taking care. See, it's easy for companies team. See, our end it's a bad really. We lose the jobs. Not we really choose lose the jobs team, but reduce jobs will be reduced team. See, in on-premise it require 10 people. In Azure SQL DB, 2 or 3 people are enough. Mostly you guys need to work on like setting up of the things and monitoring the SQL server and performance tuning. Uh, Backups anyway they are taking care. Services also they are taking care. You don't need to set it up any always on kind of set it up also. No need. Unnecessary money waste. You can set it up here also, but money waste. See, that's why team
So,
people are moving to the
no
cloud. So
HADR
don't
available
one second,
in the
one second.
Azure?
Don't make any late team. Learn the cloud, okay, as soon as possible. Yeah. So team, any questions? If you guys are have any questions, you can ask me.
Now, how the HA and DR manage in cloud? Like you say, we don't require always on.
Mm, 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 mm.
So that's the
Yeah.
thing. And like even the backup, we're not managing the backup, right? So how the backup
Yes.
will manage?
Yeah, they are taking the full backup, differential backup, log backup in the background.
what's the interval? Like, can we set up the
Yeah,
interval? Like,
yeah. No, see, it's not your responsibility, right? Backup. So how you gonna schedule the backups?
so
They
how
take.
would we know
They could.
like when the backup are happening? So in terms of like getting database recovered,
Mm,
like sometime like database go to downside
mm,
and we
mm,
need to recover the
mm, mm,
database and we don't know like how
mm,
the backup are happening, how are we going to
mm,
recover the
mm,
data? Is there a certain way that
mm,
disaster
mm,
recovery works in the Azure?
mm, 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 mm. Yeah, yeah. So definitely, see, while they are taking the backups, don't they give us the option to restore point in time? Definitely, they will give. Okay, we'll discuss. We'll discuss.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you guys have a lot of questions on this. Okay, so we can recover team. See, so and so database, somebody some deleted some data mistakenly. We see with backups only we can recover. See, we can recover. See, restore option. See, restore option. Just give date and time here and recover.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See, do you need to know really when they are taking the backups? No team, you don't need to. That's not your job. They will take care. They take the backup team anytime. You whether you can able to restore it or not, that is a question you have to ask to the Microsoft. Okay. So here we can able to point in time. See 9:1 p.m. I want to restore. Yes, you can able to hear. Okay. They always take the backups in the background team. So how the schedule and all, how they take and all, we'll discuss later. Okay. Yeah. Uh, so team, any questions team? See team, here two databases. One is I created through Management Studio, another one I created through UI. You can choose any. See, server only we need to create in the portal team. Remaining all other things you can do through Management Studio. You don't need to use portal every time. Huh? So now team, any questions team? Guys have any questions? Huh? So people who are continuing from tomorrow, just ping me in WhatsApp team. So I will save your number and I will provide you the material and all. Okay, and people who are not continuing this batch, so team, you can find some videos also. Some you can find some best good videos in my YouTube channel team. Just subscribe my YouTube channel team and watch popular videos team. Okay, so just gain some knowledge on Azure team. So it's important. Okay, so in future all the databases are in the cloud only team, not in SQL Server team, even Oracle also. Huh? Oracle not right now, no team, only IAS model you can set it up Oracle. Just Windows or Linux, just create it, and on top of that you can install. There is no pass model of Linux. We have pass model of MySQL and Postgres. Okay, so Oracle, even Oracle also will come to. Hmm? So talks are going on, Oracle to Microsoft. Okay, so all come to the cloud only team. If they are not in the cloud, definitely that product nobody will use. Just like Nokia, Nokia didn't enter right time into the smartphone market, right? Something. So say, uh, they lost, right? So yeah, something like that. So team, today 9 p.m. right? So we can end today's class team. So if you have any questions and all, also you can ping me in WhatsApp team. So this is my number. Uh, so just save my number. Not only Azure SQLDB system. So if you need any help and support on on-premise, also you can reach me. Hmm? Yeah.
So how
Thank
many
you, team.
days total the class gonna happen? Like, what is the
Yeah,
ETA
it
to
takes 6 weeks, 6 weekends.
6 weekends?
So yeah, six
Oh,
weekends you have to give the time.
so
Six
it's about
weekends you have
18
to give.
days. That means right, 18 days. Like the class gonna happen.
So 6 into 2,
Yeah.
6 into 2, 12 days.
Oh, 12
Okay,
days. Oh, 12 days. Okay.
12 days
Okay.
and 24 hours, right? 12
Okay.
days, 12 days, Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours, almost. Okay, 24 hours. Uh, it will take to discuss on all topics.
Okay. Is that gonna be enough to like learn A to Z? Like
100%. See,
100%.
everything I'm explaining you practically only. 100%, no doubt at all.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So you
So
don't
lot
offer
of
any like weekdays class? Like, do you have any weekdays as well?
weekday tough team. See, nowadays in India, people are going to the offices. Okay, So for them, really trouble to join in the morning time.
Okay.
If they join morning like 7:30 to 9 a.m. After that, it takes a lot of time to reach to the office. So in India,
What
traffic
if, like,
very
some
less.
of, yeah, some are ready to for the weekdays, and like, if you can set up the class and let's finish it in 12 days instead of waiting for 6 weeks.
Definitely, I can set it up. Minimum, I need like five or
How many
six
you need?
people minimum day
Okay.
for the weekdays.
So yeah, any of you, like whoever are listening, if any of you are like interested, so I'm okay with, like, continuously doing 12 days and finish it up, like rather than waiting for 6 weeks. I'm okay with it. But like, yeah, if you have any team, let me know.
Some people also don't need daily, like Saturday, Sunday, they want to take some breaks to practice.
Okay.
So that also I have seen. Yeah. So just ping me in WhatsApp so that I will save your number. Suppose if I start the weekday batch, so I will let you know. Or else you can take a videos also. So I can provide you the latest batch videos, previous batch videos I can provide to you. Just go through all the recordings, and if you have any doubts and all, you can note it down and we can discuss one to one.
Yeah, the videos are the hardest part. Actually, there are a lot of videos online. Even
No, my
YouTube has.
videos won't boring to you.
No,
Like
no, no. It's not boring. It's like a commuting. You don't want to sit in a
yeah,
video for 4 hours, right? I'd rather have in person, so then I can ask the question. So that's how
mm,
I
mm,
learn. That's the thing. Um,
mm. But the doubts and all also recorded. Like say in the group, somebody will ask the questions, right? So definitely those doubts and all clarified in the session itself. I don't think so. You will get a new doubts and all, any new question. If something is kind of any new questions, you can definitely ask me in person by calling.
all right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, Rajesh. I will ping you in the WhatsApp, and we can move on from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks for joining. So, mm, so yeah, have a nice day. Mm. See you tomorrow, same time. Okay, 7:30 p.m. Okay. So thank you, Tim. So if you have any further any questions and all, just ping me in WhatsApp, Tim. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you, Raja. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.